Good evening. Thanks for tuning in to episode 3 of Real Cooking with me. Tonight I'm going to be exploring the lighter side of dinner. I'm going to be making a cilantro lime rice and pan-fried flounder. And we're going to have some green beans as a side dish. So that's going to be our dinner for the night. And of course, like I always say, my wife is not a big fish person, so I'm going to be sauteing some chicken for her, which is kind of the standard fill-in. Okay, I already have 2 cups of water coming to a boil. I have the 1 cup of rice sitting here in front of it. And then right here, I have some spices. This is your typical crustacean seasoning. People use it for crab and stuff like that. This is my favorite seasoning salt. This is a little bit of pepper and a little bit of regular sea salt. And then this is the cilantro. So in the pan, I already have a little bit of coconut oil just to keep it greased up, and since it's boiling now, I'm going to pour in this cup of rice and get it stirred around pretty good so it simmers it all in. Okay. I'm going to take all these spices, add them to the mixture so they'll spread around real good. This is 2 tablespoons of butter that I cut off. Get that in there. And then just a single slice of lime. Simple enough. Throw that all together. And let it cook for 15 minutes. Now, I don't normally time my rice, but I can lose track of time when I'm doing this. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Alright, in the meantime, I already have the pan hot for the flounder. So go ahead and get that up and running. Alright, now the flounder's going pretty good, and doesn't take too long for this, so I'm going to go ahead and flip it over. Get a good look at the other side. There we go. Beautiful. And the dark side. There we go. Now for the steaming part of this, to finish cooking it, got a little bit of extra flavor. I'm going to put some cooking beer in there. So just a tablespoon or so. Alright, that ought to do it for the flounder. Fully cooked but not overdone. So we'll pull that off. Put it on a couple of different plates here. Now, I'm going to leave all of that in there and move on to the green beans. Just like that. I'm going to add a little bit more butter and a little bit of salt. And this is going to be a very fresh approach to green beans. No extras. So I want them hot, but I don't want them soggy. So what I'm going to do is just spread them out, turn the heat off, cover them back up. Alright. Getting there, just a little squeeze of this lime to tang it up a little. I like the lime fresh. I like to do it at the very end. These green beans are hot and ready to serve. going to go ahead and take these out, put them back in the bowl that I poured them in from. Okay, now I got to heat this back up, rinse it out real quick. Alright, a little more coconut oil, pan greased up, and a splash of olive oil for flavor. Now, we're going to put our chicken breasts in. They're not quite hot enough, but it'll survive. I'm going to put a little bit of pepper. A bit of salt. A little sprinkle of the cilantro. And once again, a squeeze of lime. Back to the rice while the chicken's cooking. I already opened it and checked it. It looks beautiful. So, I still want it a little bit wet and nice and fluffy. Okay, you can smell the lime coming up out of it. Oh, I just cooked a little teeny bit of that flavor out. So that is going to have a nice bit of cooked lime into it. Here's a teeny little secret. Reach over here real quick. Put another little bit of cilantro in there. Okay. And then a squeeze of fresh lime. Because cooked lime has a slightly different flavor. This will just zest it up a little bit. And mix that all together. Okay. Alright. Also, while the chicken's cooking, I'm going to go ahead and plate this up. You've seen this a dozen times before, but some green beans, a couple spoonfuls of rice, as a light, feel-good meal that you can be proud of. It's nice and healthy. Wouldn't it be nice to have a lemon? Yeah, forget that crap. There you go.